don't get me wrong. If you got a Traeger and that's what you're cooking on, this is the way to cook steaks.
Yeah.
Smoke them like that. Yeah. And then if you have to pan fry them inside, pan sear them, take them inside.
Or heck, do it the other way. Sear it off first and throw them on and let them hang out.
You can do that too. I'm not a fan of that because you lose the crust. Welcome back to Kosmos Unfiltered with Wes, talking barbecue, recipes, life choices, cookies, candy,
whiskey,
weed,
barbecue, taxes.
Did you ever think weed would be legal in Oklahoma?
No, I don't think the legislature did either.
No, I didn't see that coming.
They really yucked it up. They're trying to walk it back. It ain't working.
No.
It's the Wild West out here.
Which is kind of like what this video is about today. Steaks on a Traeger. I haven't got a phone call yet, so that's good.
Yeah, well, we have before.
No, yeah.
Story time.
No, I'm not going to tell that story. We'll just, hey, let sleeping dogs lie.
Okay. Yeah. That was, it does good on the channel. So.
Yeah. I think I lost a friend over it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
That's the last time I talked to him. He never answered another text message or phone call from me again.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Very first team I ever sponsored, too. Yeah. That's, I hate it, but.
Maybe he'll see this and it'll.
Steaks on a Traeger.
Steaks on a Traeger.
All, so when we ordered the steaks we've been getting are good steaks, but they just, they come out looking real nice and then they cook out a little bit thin. And I'm just not a damn fan of that.
Where'd you get these?
We got these at Cossie's in Cossie's Meat Market.
Because there is not a butcher anywhere that I know that would.
And we ordered 2-inch steaks, and those were 2.5, 2 3/4.
They were huge.
They were damn near 3-inch. I saw that and I was like, that's too big. But at that point, what are you going to do?
I mean, you could have cut them in half and had an 1.5 inch, 2 1.5 steaks.
Oh, yeah.
They were huge.
100%. But I was like, okay, let's roll with them. So we put them on the Traeger, ran them at 300 degrees just to get some smoke on them. And then I was really curious about the induction stove, which that freaking thing on that new XL, the Timberline XL.
It's deceptive. You can't really tell what it's doing.
It's money. Yeah, it heated up that cast iron.
Quick. Well, we've tried others that were just not going to do it.
And that polished cast iron, that's probably not the cast iron you want to run on there. Probably some porous stuff. And, because it did, the underside got a little too much color for me.
Yeah, it just stayed so hot.
Yeah, you just don't know it because induction heat, if you've never cooked on induction heat, it is not like fire or electric
ebb
heat.
And flow.
Yeah. When it's on, it's instant.
Yeah, it's like hard stops of heat. It was still good, though. I don't feel like the butter ever smoked, though. I kept waiting to see if...
No, I think it kept the butter the right temperature. I think we probably could have flipped the steak another time, but it was cooked like perfect.
It was perfect.
Perfect.
It was tender, too. It was a good cut.
And it had so much flavor.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good-ass steak, man.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I was a little worried about the induction part, really. I mean, I know Traegers can smoke steaks, and I like smoked steaks. I tell you, I like smoked hamburgers.
Yeah, you can do it right.
They're some of my favorite there. That and smash burgers. But I was a little bit worried about it, but it turned out freaking phenomenal.
No, they did. They were great. I think we had one casualty, but one little thin guy that didn't make it.
Well, he did. He's still getting ate. But he
never got a sear.
He got smoked up to. I went in there and it turned.
It was so fast.
It was so fast. I looked up and he was 133, and I'm like, that's done.
Well, is that Traeger? Did it come with the wireless probes? Did that one come with those?
Oh,
I thought they included them with those now.
Well, it didn't for me.
Dang, maybe it's hiding in there somewhere.
No,
like
that was a demo. That was a demo that. Traeger did give me. So
yeah,
which I just use the Thermopin dot anyways.
That's a great one. I use it for everything.
Got a beeper on it. I don't have to hook it up to the internet or anything like that. It just, I don't have the patience for stuff like that. I did try to connect this grill to the internet, and I got it working, and then it quit working.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Huh. Wonder why. I know mine has trouble switching from 2.5G to 5G because your home network has both sometimes, or one or the other.
Yeah.
And sometimes mine just won't talk. But I had it way out of the backyard. It's probably too far away anyway.
I've actually been on the phone with Traeger support, and they're like, "Hey, you need to move it closer." I'm like, "Listen, I got you've seen the
they're everywhere.
The shop." I'm like, "It's no shit. The door's open. It's got a direct shot. It's 12 feet from the actual router.
I'm touching the Traeger and the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but
it is cool though.
I think it has. I just don't have the patience for the technical part of it.
Oh yeah, and I want to be one of those people that rolls over in bed and says, "Alexa, preheat the Traeger to 275," and then it just happens. But I'm not.
You think it can do that?
It can. It works into your home network and Alexa. You could tell Alexa to tell the Traeger to do stuff.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It makes it kind of worth it, huh?
I may have to, But then again, like, it's,
That'd be killer, though.
It's just so easy to run right now. I did a brisket on the Traeger, and the gist of the video is, I don't care if you've never cooked a brisket. This video will walk you through step by step on how to do it and how to not waste a brisket. I'll say that. How to not waste a brisket.
Which is what everybody's worried about.
I sliced that brisket for the video, but it ultimately, even in the video, I said, I'm chopping this whole brisket.
Well, we used it in the mac and cheese.
We used it in the mac and cheese. I think chopped brisket is way better than sliced brisket.
Sliced brisket's good for about 10 minutes. And then after that, it's like, I wish all this was chopped. After it just sits there, it's like, you got to be right there.
Yeah, you better be eating it right off the board.
Or bag it up quick.
Yeah.
And whatever slice is just laying there in the air gets dried out.
I should do a video. I do know a way to cook and slice brisket and vacuum seal it and freeze it.
Yeah, I've had that before.
And then you can actually pull it and nuke it. And I guarantee you, if I did that and did not tell you which one,
you would
never know.
No, you wouldn't. You did that with the one we cooked in the driveway, the one that cooked itself when it was 115 outside. And you had it vacuum sealed, frozen, and gave it to me. And I microwaved it at home, and it was like, holy crap.
Yeah. People don't know, man.
There's ways to do it. And let it rest and told my buddy, hey, slice this one slice at a time and microwave each slice and just keep it cold. And he was like, my family's freaking out, and they want to know how this microwave brisket's like the best they've ever had. It's like, dude, just like. It
works.
It does.
It works. I think that's, I think I'm a very humble guy, but like if you had the opportunity to sit down with me and talk to me, what would, I would highly suggest you start asking barbecue stuff on the traditional way, how to run a fire, how to look for moisture in a log, what type of split, how big a split, like
bark or no bark,
like that kind of stuff. Me and you could have a conversation for hours. I wouldn't ask me about TikTok trends or shit like that, because how to bacon wrap an Oreo. I don't give a shit.
Why did somebody do that?
So steaks on a Traeger, the induction on the new XL.
Well, it saves you a step. I've smoked them outside and taken them inside and seared them. Well, now you don't even have to do that.
Yeah. Well, now I'm sitting there thinking, like, you can smoke your wings, put your cast iron right there, fill it with,
do a shallow fry right there,
right off, boom.
Or heck, get the big cast iron, big guy.
Smoked and fried wings, right then.
That's a good idea. Just get it set, get the temperature right. Does it show you on the screen when you turn that knob, like where the heat is? I never looked.
No, it doesn't show you.
Okay.
So on the induction part, when you turn it, it lights up in white. That. And then when you push it, it turns orange, and that's where it shows you, how far you have it turned up.
I was just curious if it would show you like the temperature, like you're set it to, or even we have one that does watts. Remember that one?
Oh my God, I hated that thing.
That thing, what was it? We were like, it says 900. Is it at 900? What's 900 W? I don't know.
Yeah. I remember that.
I think for a lot of people, sometimes they don't have the hood vents or anything in the kitchen. You got to open a window to sear a steak off because you lose all that smoke.
Yeah.
We just moved and we got a hood vent. And it like changed my life.
Which, don't get me wrong, if you got a Traeger and that's what you're cooking on, this is the way to cook steaks.
Yeah.
Smoke them like that. And then if you have to pan fry them inside, pan sear them, take them inside.
Or heck, do it the other way. Sear it off first and throw them on and let them hang out.
You can do that too. I'm not a fan of that because you lose the crust.
It's true. It just melts away in there.
It gets soft. Now, once again, you know, I don't give a shit how you do it. You know,
the crust is worth it though. Especially if you can build it up with that butter and all that.
Yeah.
That is fun. A butter base takes it like.
It's hard to do on induction though.
Yeah, it's just your butter smokes.
Because when you lift that pan, temp's off.
Yeah. Just a little inconsistent.
Yeah.
Have you seen Matty Matheson's cast iron?
He got a cast iron brand?
He makes a pan. It came out a couple years ago, and I think it's genius. It's got a real long handle on it, so it doesn't get too hot when you're searing. And it has like this little, they built like a ledge that hangs over the top of it that your spoon will rest inside of. But when you go to baste, you don't lose all your butter. It doesn't flop over the top because that little ridge kind of keeps everything in there. And then you just baste it right on top of the steak. It was like these little tweaks to a cast iron that was like, that's genius.
No, I haven't seen that.
I got to find a picture. It's good.
No, I'd love to. Well,
snakes on a plane, steaks on a plane.
Steaks on a plane.
Steaks on a Traeger.
I did get a piece of chicken on a plane a couple months back. They brought it out and I looked at it and I was like, no.
My doctor just called.
Yeah, there's no way I'm eating that. I gave the whole plate back. And they're like, you sure, sir? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure.
Thank you so much. I'm not hungry.
I'm sure. I don't want to have to try to, you know.
Fight for my life in that bathroom.
Get a water hose in that bathroom just to spray it down because you could shit through a screen door.
Never touch a thread.
Jeez. Hey, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you like what we're doing, please share this with a friend. If you want to see this recipe, I highly suggest you take a look at it. Let me know your thoughts. It was a damn good steak. Damn good. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.